Squid Game Season 3 Live. Ending explained, major deaths, surprise cameos. Welcome back to famous movie Spy. And what's next? All 6 episodes of Squid Game Season 3 are now streaming on Netflix, bringing the brutal competition back for one final, deadly round. Whether you're watching now or planning to binge it later, we're launching our live coverage of the show's epic finale right here. As fans around the world hit play, I'll break down every major twist, shocking death, and character arc as each episode unfolds. Expect real-time reactions, deep dives into returning players, and plenty of social media buzz as theories and spoilers spread online. I'll also be gathering early critic reviews, tracking audience reactions, and highlighting any details you might have missed. So, whether you're watching alongside us or just want to stay updated on all the mayhem without jumping in yet, this live blog has you covered. Let's find out what the final chapter of Squid Game has in store. Spoiler warning. This live blog includes spoilers for every episode of Squid Game Season 3. Spoiler-heavy sections will be clearly marked so you can scroll safely. Squid Game Season 3 wraps up with a jaw-dropping cameo that hints at possible spin-offs, even though, according to Variety, Netflix has no confirmed plans for more Squid Game just yet. Sources say the streamer is still considering next steps for the IP, but given the massive success and high-profile ending, it's hard to believe this is truly the end. Fans spot clue teasing player 222's death. One of the season's most heartbreaking moments happens in episode 2, when the heavily pregnant player 222, Jo Yuri, tragically falls to her death shortly after giving birth during a deadly game of hide and seek. Fans with sharp eyes noticed that her fate might have been foreshadowed in a promotional image, showing her in a room covered with children's drawings of sea creatures, most notably a giant orange octopus. As one Reddit user pointed out, there's an octopus behind her, and female octopuses die after laying eggs. It's true, female octopuses die soon after reproducing, a phenomenon known as simulparity. Maybe it's just a coincidence tied to the underwater theme, but it's a chilling detail either way. Even the stars were shocked by the ending. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Lee Young-jae, Song Ji-han said, "It was an ending I could have never predicted. I thought, oh, so it could end like this? I was in awe. As someone who's played Ji-han for so long, it still shocked me. The story felt so deep and powerful that I was numb for a while after reading it. I needed time to pull myself together. If the lead actor needed time to recover, no wonder fans are still reeling too." A shocking cameo sets up a possible spin-off. One of the biggest surprises this season was a jaw-dropping cameo in the final moments. Two-time Oscar winner Cate Blanchett appears, recruiting new American contestants for a possible stateside version of the deadly game, teasing that Squid Game might not be over after all. In Netflix's behind-the-scenes special Squid Game, in conversation, Lee Young-jae and Lee Byung-hun revealed they didn't even know Blanchett would appear until they saw the final cut. "That was a surprise. No one told me about it," said Lee Young-jae. "Because of scheduling, Cate Blanchett, who's one of my favorite actors, and I shot our scenes separately," added Lee Byung-hun. Hwang In-ho, "We never got to say hello. They filmed it so it just cuts back and forth. Once it was done, that was it." Season 3 tops Netflix, but fans are split. Squid Game Season 3 has shot straight to the #1 spot on Netflix. No surprise given that Season 1 still holds the record for most watched Netflix series ever, with an eye-watering 1.65 billion hours viewed in its first month. Whether you've just started episode 1 or are still recovering from the finale, the new season's top ranking shows just how gripping the story remains, even if the tone is darker than ever. But early audience scores show mixed feelings. Rotten Tomatoes currently lists Season 3 at 50% after 250-plus ratings, down from Season 2's 65% and far below Season 1's impressive 83%. Deborah B. wrote, "The first and second seasons were great and sensational, but the third just felt like they rushed to wrap it up." Damon C. echoed the sentiment. "Words can't even describe how disappointed I was. It felt so rushed," and Maki_K summed it up for many. "What is this ending?